Hey guys, how you going? It's Carmel again from Body Mastery Coaching. Today I'm doing a video on your foundation and how to fix and expand your foundation. And your foundation is, what you've cultivated underneath you for you to perform on. So to build your performance as an athlete or in any arena, you have to keep giving to and expanding your foundation. And you also have to make sure that your foundation is stable and that it has no cracks in it. So what would a crack in your foundation look like in regards to body performance or in regards to being an athlete? It could be an injury. It could be any kind of weakness in your body. It could be upsets in relationships that support you in your performance. So like upsets with your coaches, upsets with your teammates, upsets with your family, upsets with yourself. And it could be financial problems, it could be psychological problems. All those things are cracks in your foundation to really performing at a high level. The crack in foundation that I want to hone in on today is the body. There's something in your body that's inhibiting your performance. So about 4 years ago now, I was training with a professional football team called Brisbane Roar. And looking back, there were lots of cracks in my foundation. There was like financial problems, relationship problems, psychological problems, and most definitely problems with my body. Because that I had these cracks in my foundation, it greatly inhibited my performance and my abilities. So yeah, one crack was my body. I kept getting injured. My body was out of alignment and it was just weak. I just didn't have like step by step in place what my body required to be strong. My pelvis was slightly rotated backwards due to a weak lower core, and because of that, like my glutes would then deactivate and I would be using my hamstrings as my main core strength to run. And your glutes and your core is your main support for running in general, and mine were completely turned off. So I was getting hamstring injuries over and over, which led to groin injuries because I was trying to protect my hamstrings, and then, psychological stress and financial stress, going to physio and everything. So yeah, the message I'm communicating from sharing that piece with you is how a really small crack in your foundation can really throw everything else off and just make it a really not an enjoyable experience for you as a footballer or as an athlete or in sports in general. Like, you're there to enjoy yourself, you're there to have a good time, and you're there because you enjoy performance and you enjoy playing well, and you don't want to have all these cracks in your foundation that make it just a not uncomfortable or unenjoyable experience for you. You take the correct action steps to realigning that crack. So first you identify what's the ailment, what's out of alignment, what's the crack, and then you find the solution. I've scanned the internet for glute strengthening exercises specific to running. I've looked up correct running techniques. I've do stretching and body strengthening around this area every morning. I'm getting physio support, and I'm also building myself up at the gym. So really all you can do is identify the problem and focus your energy into healing that problem and taking the action steps to fix and realign and build strength back in that area. Knowing that it's going to create a solid ground to have an awesome time playing off. It's going to create that solid foundation again. So, my glutes and core is re-strengthening and activating when I run. My pelvis is in the process of correct alignment, and I feel a lot stronger and more powerful when I run. And it's very much worth the experience. Life's about fixing shitty things so that, you can enjoy life from every day. Other cracks in your foundation could look like, do I have the income to provide myself the correct food and nutrition for performance? Or do I need to bring some focus and attention here? Is my relationship with my coach and teammates and family who support me in good standing? Do I treat myself with grace and encouragement, or do I berate myself and pull myself down? Do I play the victim, or do I take full responsibility for my current position? Do I know enough about my role? Am I the smartest footballer on the pitch? Am I as educated as I could be? or ask questions in these areas of your foundation. So to sum things up, it really serves you as an athlete in any arena, if you desire true performance, to look at each piece of your foundation or situation and see what kind of feels off. What's creating weakness? What isn't solid, sound, and functioning correctly? To do so, and to take action on realigning your foundation becomes a very rewarding and fruitful choice for your performance and enjoyment on the field. And it's okay to look at all of these places that aren't so intact and that don't feel good, and to realign them and put them back into place to create a solid, sound, and supportive foundation. And it actually feels really good to look at the places in your life that don't feel correct, don't feel right, because that's how you find the solution. And it's always safe to go to these places because nothing can truly hurt you, only your choice to be scared. So yeah, fixing your foundation in sporting performance is one area that I provide coaching and guidance in my business body mastery coaching, and I'll just link the details to that below. If you have any questions about body or performance that you'd like me to answer, comment, ask me a question. I really love creating these videos. So yeah, I'll answer them for you via video. Yeah, thanks for being here, guys. Love to speak to you all, and have a great day, and I'll see you in later videos. Bye. But I know a miracle.